NEA Baptist broadcast position and join Craig Miller for the First National Bank pregame show.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another big day of Nettleton Raider basketball on NTV and the EAB Sports Network. My name is Craig Miller, and I'm sitting right along ringside here at the NEA Baptist broadcast position at Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium on the campus of Jonesboro High School. We are here at the 37th annual Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic, and today the Nettleton Raiders will be taking on the Pine Bluff Zebras. Our game that is scheduled before us is still going on. Brooklyn and Osceola. Osceola has a 49-47 lead with 4.3 seconds remaining. Osceola has the ball. They are inbounding right now, so the Bearcats have got their work cut out for them if they're going to come back and win this. They foul. 2.3 seconds remaining on the clock. Osceola with a 49-47 lead, and they'll be going to the free throw line shooting two as they are in the double bonus. So if you are interested in the Brooklyn game, we're going to be showing you the conclusion of it, and it's also on one of our sister stations in the EAB network, but we'll just call this game because it's a dandy, I promise you. Brooklyn defeated West Memphis last night. The winner of this game wins fifth place in this prestigious tournament. Osceola is at the free throw line right now. They have a 2-point lead with 2 seconds remaining, and they make the first free throw, so now the Seminole lead is at 3 with 2.3 seconds remaining. One more free throw would guarantee that Osceola would defeat Brooklyn and be the fifth place finisher, making Brooklyn the sixth place finisher. The free throw on its way. It's good. So Osceola will advance, barring a dumb play and a miracle, and neither one of them happens. Osceola defeats Brooklyn, and they are the fifth place finisher in this renowned tournament, the 37th annual Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic. All right, that game is over, and next game up is your Nettleton Raiders, and they're taking on the Pine Bluff Zebras. The Raiders are coming in 4-1 on the season. They defeated Valonia in their first game of the season, 57-55. They had a couple of blowouts. They beat BB 81-60. They beat Wynn 84-24. And then another blowout as they beat Gentry. Gentry, that's a school from Mississippi, in the opening round of this Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic. They beat them by 23, 64-41. So last night it was two undefeated teams, the 6A semifinalists, the Fayetteville Bulldogs, taking on your Nettleton Raiders. Nettleton had them down by 3 with less than 10 seconds to play, but Fayetteville had a buzzer beater, tied things up at the end of regulation, went into overtime, and Fayetteville was able to get the win. The final score in last night's game was 58-55. As far as this game goes, this is for third place, and we're playing the Pine Bluff Zebras. Pine Bluff is coming into this game 0-3, but don't let that 0-3 record fool you. They have flat out played some very good teams. They lost to Little Rock Central 79-52, Conway 72-55, and in the opening, or last night I should say, they lost to Jonesboro 54-45. I misspoke earlier. I said they're 0-3. They're actually 1-3. Their one victory came against Brooklyn. And anytime you can beat the Brooklyn Bearcats, especially when Bobby Gross is coaching, then you've done something. So this is a fine team that we are playing, the Pine Bluff Zebras. And the Raiders will have their work cut out for them today. As we said, the Raiders are coming into this game 4-1 on the season. Lost just a heartbreaker last night. And we'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take a break as there is a break in the action here. We're supposed to start at 4 o'clock, but it's going to be a little bit later than that. There's some post-game festivities that are going on. They're naming the all-tournament teams and whatnot, and so we'll take a break, and when we come back, we will continue the First National Bank pregame show. I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's take a 5-minute break, And that way we can get everything cleared and get you set and ready for the Nettleton Raider basketball game today against the Pine Bluff Zebras. Our pregame coverage is brought to you, as always, by First National Bank, where they put you first, always. So 5-minute break, and then we'll continue the pregame show. It's Raiders, it's Zebras. It is Raider basketball action on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Follow me on a new healthcare journey full of possibilities. Experience world-class care delivered by friends, family, and neighbors right here in your community, bringing industry-leading technology to you, not the other way around. Your health record, your appointment scheduling, and your medications all in one place, and your lab results delivered the instant they're recorded. Do we look at healthcare differently? Absolutely. Experience the difference, and you will too. NEA Baptist, healthcare for the next century.
Best savings anywhere at First National Bank. For a limited time only, a 13-month CD special at 4.03 annual percentage yield. You can visit fnbank.net/specials to lock in your rate today. Also available by visiting any of our 23 locations in Arkansas and Tennessee. 13 months, 4.03 APY at First National Bank. Offer valid as of November 17, 2022. Rate subject to change. Valid at all locations. $1,000 minimum to open. Penalty for early withdrawal. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get huge savings now at every Cavanaugh dealership. Cavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Cavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to CavanaughCars.com.
For more than 40 years, one of the best teams anywhere has been the one at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. They're experts at getting you back in the game. If you have an athlete in your life dealing with elbow, knee, or ankle pain, or maybe you've got a nagging injury keeping you away from the activities you love most, go see the doctors at JOSM. Call 932-1820. Visit their Facebook page and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
You raised your family here, did every July 4th here, refinished the floors here twice, sized up your daughter's boyfriends here, waited in the doorway all day when your son was coming home on leave. This place has given you all you've dreamed of, and now it's giving again in the form of a gourmet kitchen and the quietest dishwasher known to man. Realize your dream with a home equity line of credit from Simmons Bank. Dreams realized. SimmonsBank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
It's a mix and match special now at all Jonesboro area Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $5.99 each for carryout or $6.99 each for delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, salad, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $5.99 each for carryout or $6.99 each for delivery. Only at your Jonesboro area Domino's Pizza locations.
Your medical needs are personal, and the way you manage those needs should be personal as well. The team at Southern Home Healthcare is local, knowledgeable, and courteous, giving you the customized care you and your family deserve. When facing breathing challenges, the on-staff respiratory therapists at Southern Home Healthcare provide support and guidance just for you, and you can sleep better with the help of their CPAP and BiPAP therapy. Plus, treat your strains, sprains, and pain with the help of Southern Home Healthcare's high-quality bracing devices. Go online to southernhomehealthjonesboro.com.
68 years ago, my great-grandfather Glenn Sane opened up Glenn Sane Motors in Rector, Arkansas. Since then, my grandfather Danny Ford has expanded the dealerships to Paragould, Arkansas and Kennett, Missouri. Throughout our history, our customers and employees have become family. Quality sales, service, and strong personal relationships have kept our customers coming back for over 4 generations. Whether you're looking to buy a GMC, Chevrolet, Buick, or Ford, we look forward to serving you and your family for years to come.
Farmers and Merchants Bank announces the lobby of our new branch in Jonesboro is now open. The drive-thru is an MVP center with live video tellers 7 to 7 weekdays and 9 till noon on Saturdays. So in addition to our beautiful bank on Highland, you can also visit our new branch at the corner of Southwest Drive and Parker. More MVPs, more ATMs, more me banking at Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
And we welcome you back to the First National Bank pregame show from Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium here at the 37th Annual Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic. We are about 10 minutes and 20 seconds away from tip-off. Today, the Nettleton Raiders will be taking on the Pine Bluff Zebras in the third place game. The Raiders route through the tournament. They started on Thursday night, the 5:30 game. They played Gentry, Mississippi. Nettleton beat Gentry 64-41. That advanced them into the semifinals, the winner's bracket, and that's where they played a very tough Fayetteville team. Fayetteville was a 6A semifinalist last year, and Nettleton gave them all they could handle, I promise you. Nettleton trailed the Bulldogs by 2 at the end of the first quarter. They trailed by 10 at the end of the second quarter. In the second half, though, the Raiders mounted a tremendous comeback. They outscored Fayetteville 13-11 in the third quarter, trailed by 8 going into the fourth frame. And this Nettleton Raider team, they are a fourth quarter basketball team. In the fourth quarter, they outscored Fayetteville 20-12. It was tied at the end of regulation. And Nettleton, thanks to a huge fourth quarter by Taylor Smith, he led all Nettleton scorers with 20 points last night. He had 11 of those 20 in the fourth quarter. He was raining threes. The playmaker, Curtis Smith, also had a couple of big threes in the fourth quarter as well, as he had 7 points in that frame. But Nettleton had a 3-point lead with less than 10 seconds. Final possession, Fayetteville, they dribbled down. They got it to their incredible 6'4" junior post player, Ornette Gaines. He drained a 3. That was 3 of his 32 points, and that sent the game into overtime. In the overtime period, Fayetteville outscored Nettleton 10-7. They wound up winning by 3, 58-55. It was Nettleton's first loss of the season. Nettleton is 4-1. And that's one of those losses that there's no such thing as a loss, I guess, that you feel good about. But that's not a loss that you hang your head over, and that's for sure, as Nettleton went toe-to-toe with one of the biggest high schools in the state, one of the, I guess you could say, basketball powerhouses in the biggest classification in the state, 6A. And Nettleton availed themselves very, very well. Had the game in the bag with 10 seconds. Obviously, it wasn't in the bag. The bag wasn't held very tightly anyway, as Fayetteville was able to score and win in overtime. The finals will be after this game. It's going to be Fayetteville versus Jonesboro. And boy, let me tell you, that ought to be a dandy. If you're anywhere close to Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium, you got 7 minutes to get here before tip-off for the Raiders game, as we are taking on Pine Bluff, the Zebras from Pine Bluff. It should be a dandy. Nettleton's coming into the game 4-1. Pine Bluff is 1-3. They defeated Brookland in the first round, beat Brookland fairly handily, and then last night they played Jonesboro, a tight game. Jonesboro able to pull away at the end. They defeated Pine Bluff by 9. This gym was rocking. The dog pound was in full effect. Their excellent student section, and Jonesboro defended their home turf. They beat our opponents today by the score of 54-45. If the Raiders would have been able to pull the game out last night, then we would have been playing in the championship game at 5:30 against the Jonesboro Hurricane. Crosstown showdown for the Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic Championship. And, man, what a spectacle that would have been. As it is, we're playing for third place. And in this very prestigious tournament where every team in here is dynamic, I promise you, to finish third in this tournament would be a very good feather in the cap of Coach Bubba Deaton and these Nettleton Raiders. So we will take another break. We'll take a 4-minute break. And when we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for you, and we will have a preview of the Pine Bluff Zebras as they get ready to take on our Nettleton Raiders. You've tuned in to the First National Bank pregame show on NTV. Our pregame coverage brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. 4-minute break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the tip. Raider basketball and NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
This is Keith here with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them.
Happy winging from Wings to Go. Tired of slow internet? Feel like you're stuck in the old days? It's time to catch up with Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric. Thanks to Empower, you don't have to wait for high-speed internet. Our new cutting-edge technology makes our services more reliable and faster than the competition. Call 870-336-0999 to check internet availability in your area. That's 870-336-0999. Empower. High-speed internet for your neck of the woods.
This is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Is your HVAC system ready for fall and winter? Find out today with the Moore Super Checkup. Prevent unexpected breakdowns while extending the life of your system. Whether you need a heating or cooling inspection, we cover it all for just $54 for 54 years serving you. Call Moore Air Conditioning today, a Google guaranteed HVAC company, 870-336-2023, or visit us at moreac.com.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
You love your truck, and Plaza Tire Service is here to help you make it even better with custom wheels, leveling kits, and the area's best selection of light truck tires, ATs, mud tires, and RTs up to 35s and bigger. Plaza Tire Service has the tires you want in stock today, and we'll help you select a great combination that gets your truck exactly the way you want it. In Jonesboro on South Caraway, and now at our newest location on East Johnson Avenue. The biggest selection, the best service, and the lowest prices on light truck tires are at Plaza Tire Service.
When you bank at First Security, you're choosing better for yourself and fellow Arkansans. Better service from friendly professionals who really invest in your goals. Better solutions with convenient tools and smart resources. And better support for the things that matter to you, as well as the communities that matter to us all. Because finding your better at First Security makes Arkansas better too. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Kids grow up so fast, and so has the Arkansas Children's Hospital Jonesboro Clinic. This is our clinic's 10th year of creating healthier tomorrows for the kids in Northeast Arkansas. There's no need to cross the river or hit the highway for your cardiology or diabetes needs. Road trips are for fun, not for health care. The team at Arkansas Children's Hospital Jonesboro Clinic is celebrating by doing what we always do, giving your kids more time to be kids. Learn more at archildrens.org/Jonesboro.
Now you can enjoy the great taste of Japan in downtown Jonesboro. Bamboo Japanese Cuisine has all your favorites, from steak and chicken to seafood and sushi. Bamboo also has house poke bowls, or you can build your own bowl. Bamboo Japanese Cuisine with hibachi, sushi, and seafood is open Monday through Saturday for lunch and dinner, and discounts are available for students. So stop by and dine in with us, or log on to bamboojapanesecuisine.com and like them on Facebook. Bamboo Japanese Cuisine on the corner of Main and Huntington in downtown Jonesboro.
And we welcome you back to Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium. We are 1 minute and 35 seconds away from the tip in this third place game. Nettleton will be taking on the Zebras of Pine Bluff, Arkansas here in just a little over a minute. You've tuned into the First National Bank pregame show, brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. Nettleton's starting five, projected starting five, at least the five that started in the game last night: Taylor Smith, D-Rock Moulton. D-Roderick is his name. D-Rock is what the kids call him. I have taken to calling him D-Rock City. Cortez Smith, Jordan Pegram, and Deshaun Jackson. That was the starting 5 last night, and I am assuming that will be the starting 5 today. Assuming is always a good idea, and so that's what I am doing. But very good starting 5 for the Raiders, and I figure that'll be who it is today. Taylor Smith, D-Rock City Moulton, the playmaker Cortez Smith, Jordan Pegram, and Deshaun Jackson. The projected starters for our opponents, the Pine Bluff Zebras. The point guard, number 3, Braylon Hall. He's a 5'11 junior. The guard and the best player on their team, according to the scouting reports that I have gotten, is Courtney Crutchfield. He wears number 5. He's a 6'3 junior, so be listening for that name tonight, Raider fans, Courtney Crutchfield. Number 11 is Jabbar Spellman. He is a 6'1 senior. Number 23, Jordan Harris, a 6'6 senior. He is a post player, and you got to be pretty good if you wear number 23. That's the way I always look at it. That's Jordan Harris is number 23. And number 24 is Barnett, Xavion Barnett, a 6'2 senior. He wears number 24. So Hall, Crutchfield, Spellman, Harris, Barnett, the starters for Pine Bluff. The starters for the Raiders, indeed, they're out there on the floor right now, right out in front of me. You got Cortez Smith, Taylor Smith, no relation that I know of at least. You got Jordan Pegram, you got Deshaun Jackson, you got D-Rock City, DeRoderick Moulton. That is the starting 5 for the Raiders. If you are a fan of Arkansas State University basketball, that name Pegram may be familiar to you. Jordan Pegram is the son of James Pegram, who was an outstanding player on the only ASU team in history to go to the NCAA tournament. Chico Fletcher, James Pegram, you know the crew. Dickie Nutt, the coach, and that is James's son, Jordan. He's about 6 inches shorter than his dad. James is about 6'9". Jordan's about 6'3". Both of them good-sized young men. Jordan, outstanding defensive lineman for the Nettleton Raider football team the last 2 years. Was All-State last year. I have full confidence he'll be named All-State again this year. Going to be playing college football somewhere next year. Has offers from Arkansas State, Washita Baptist, among many others. We are underway. Pine Bluff controls the tip. Hall to Harris. And immediately a three-point shot. No good. The rebound, D-Rock City for the Raiders. He gets it to the playmaker, Cortez Smith. Cortez across half court to Jordan Pegram. Pegram to D-Rock City near the right wing. He hands it off to Cortez Smith. Cortez dribbles, passes to Jordan Pegram. Got James Pegram on my mind here. Jordan Pegram to D-Rock City. Deshaun Jackson in the paint. Kicks it back out to Pegram. Loose ball. And they're going to whistle somebody for a foul. A jump ball possession. So not a foul at all. It was a jump ball. The possession arrow is going Nettleton's way, so Nettleton will inbound underneath their own goal. Cortez Smith, the playmaker, to inbound. Up top to Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith fires it up from 3 and drains it. Taylor Smith gets Nettleton on the board. They lead 3-0 over the Zebras from Pine Bluff. 7:14 to play here in the first quarter. Pine Bluff with the ball. Barnett, right wing, thought about taking a 3. Pass it back to Hall. He misses. Rebound underneath by Jordan Harris for the Zebras, and Jordan Harris puts the ball in the cylinder. 2 points for Pine Bluff. Nettleton leads 3-2. Cortez across the timeline to Jordan Pegram to Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith driving. Makes the layup. Nifty move there by Taylor Smith. Dribbled with his right hand and laid it off the glass. 5 points for Taylor Smith, 5 points for the Raiders. Here come the Zebras. Shot rejected by Deshaun. It's a breakaway, but Pine Bluff steals the ball away from Taylor Smith. Nice pass, bounce pass to Hall, and he lays it in. It's a 5-4 game. Nettleton with a 1-point lead, 6:20 remaining in the first quarter. Cortez Smith across half court. Looks back to Coach Deaton, passes to Jordan Pegram. in the front court. Over to D-Rock City. D-Rock to the playmaker, top of the key. Playmaker to Jordan Pegram. Thought about taking the three. Passes to Taylor Smith. From three, it's no good. Rebound goes to D-Rock City for the Raiders. Nifty move, misses the reverse layup. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's off of D-Rock. So it's going to be Pine Bluff ball. Nettleton 5, Pine Bluff 4. 5:55 to play here in the first quarter. Hall, the point guard, gets it across to Harris. Right wing back to Hall. He drives the paint, passes it in, and it's a 2-point bucket by Jordan Harris. 4 points for Harris. He, with a little stick back right there, scores and gives Pine Bluff their first lead of the ball game, 6-5. Taylor Smith from three, no good. Ball goes out of bounds off of D-Rock City, I suppose. Thought it might have been off of Harris, Jordan Harris for Pine Bluff, but it was not. It was off of Nettleton, so Pine Bluff will inbound. Scores Pine Bluff 6, Nettleton 5. 5:20 to play in the first quarter as they get it across half court. Barnett drives, kicks it back to number 5. That's Crutchfield. Crutchfield misses a shot, gets his own rebound, has his shot rejected by Deshaun Jackson, and here come the Raiders. Deshaun, ball knocked loose. They get it to Jordan Pegram. Jordan Pegram lays it in. Good pass by Taylor Smith to the big man, Jordan Pegram. Nettleton now has a 7-6 lead over Pine Bluff. It's going to be a good basketball game. I can feel it here early. Loose ball, and Taylor Smith is going to be whistled for the foul. First foul in this ball game goes against Nettleton. Nettleton's Taylor Smith, the electrifying 6'4" junior. Baseline drive, and they missed the shot. Nettleton gets the rebound. Cortez Smith quickly across half court. The playmaker dribbles, drives, shoots from beyond the free throw line, and it is good. Cortez Smith with a 2-point basket, about a 17-footer, should give Nettleton a 9-8 lead. Scoreboard hasn't caught up with us. There we go, 9-8 lead. It always worries me when the scoreboard is not caught up with us. 3-point attempt by the Zebras, no good. And they're able to get the offensive rebound. Nice play over there by Hall. Barnett missed the long-range three. Back at the top of the key, Hall's going to drive the paint. Passes it inside to number 14. That's Graydon. And Nettleton is guilty of a foul. Foul's charged against D-Rock City. D-Roderick Moten, first personal, second team foul. And it was on the shot, so Durion Graydon will be at the line, and he'll be shooting two. Graydon's first free throw is no good, so the Raiders maintain a 9-6 lead. Second free throw up and good. 9-7 is the score now. The Raiders with a 2-point lead over the Pine Bluff Zebras. Nettleton moving right to left on your radio dial. They're wearing their gold uniforms. Jordan Pegram now with the ball. Passes it to Taylor Smith, who can't find the handle on it. That's a turnover, and it's going to be Zebra ball. Pine Bluff working the ball inside to big number 23, Jordan. He throws the ball out of bounds. He was trying to save it from going out of bounds himself. A little bit too much muscle on that attempted pass. Goes out of bounds, Raiders ball. Cortez Smith inbounds to D-Rock City. D-Roderick Moten. D-Roderick across half court. Passes to Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun to Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith, he's going to drive the paint. Shoots, misses, but he's fouled. So Taylor Smith, the electrifying 6'4" junior, going to the line. He will be shooting two. The foul's charged against Pine Bluff's number 23, Jordan Harris. First personal, and that is just their first team foul. Nettleton has two. Taylor Smith's first free throw is good. He's got 6 points here in the first quarter, and Nettleton has a 10-7 lead. Smith's second free throw also good. 11-7 the score. Good to see us hitting the free throws. That hurt us last night. Of course, any game that's close, you can always say, if we would have hit more free throws, we would have won. So missed free throws have a way of coming back to bite you. Good to see Taylor Smith sinking to here in the first quarter. 11-7. Nettleton with a 4-point lead. Just over 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Barnett picks up his dribble, passes to Crutchfield, misses the shot, and Jordan Pegram gets the rebound. Passes to Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith, he's going to drive the paint. Shoots, misses, but he is fouled. So Taylor Smith will be heading to the line, shooting 2 once again. And the foul is charged against number 14. That is Graydon. That is his first personal, second team foul. Taylor's first free throw, he misses it. A little bit too strong. Hit the back of the rim and then bounced harmlessly to the floor. He missed that one too. So I think I may have jinxed him on the importance of free throw talk. Score is Nettleton 11, Pine Bluff 7. 2:38 on the clock as Barnett works against the Nettleton defense. Nettleton in man-to-man. Pump fake shot by Pine Bluff is no good. The battle for the rebound, D-Rock has it. D-Rock driving. Coast to coast like buttered toast. He sinks the layup, and D-Rock's going to be going to the line. He will be shooting the and one. Nifty play by D-Rock City to Roderick Moten. Foul's charged against number 3, Hall. First personal, third team foul. D-Rock City at the line. Dribbles 3 times, shoots, and sinks it. Conventional three-point play. One of my favorite plays in this great sport of basketball. D-Rock City gives Nettleton a 14-7 lead. Congratulations to Little Rock Parkview. They are the 5A state champions in football as Nettleton has a turnover. Jordan Pegram knocked it away. Breakaway dunk, Taylor Smith. He slams it home, and Nettleton has a 16-7 lead. Jordan Pegram with the steal, and he fed it to Taylor Smith, who slams it home. I tell you, that kid is electrifying. He gives Nettleton a 9-point lead here in the first quarter. Loose ball, the playmaker has it. Cortez is fouled on his way up for the shot. That's Courtney Crutchfield who fouled him, and one of those smart fouls, honestly, by Crutchfield, as Cortez Smith had a surefire basket. Now he's going to have to earn it at the free throw line. Nettleton 16, Pine Bluff 7, 1:39 to play here in the first quarter. Little Rock Parkview defeated Shiloh Christian by 10 points, 31-21 in the finals of the state championship. Not going to lie to you, I was rooting for Shiloh Christian. Jeff Conaway is a friend, and Shiloh Christian's the team that beat us out. It always makes us look better if the team that beats you winds up winning it all. So congratulations to Parkview. I wish Shiloh would have won, but congratulations to Parkview for the state championship. Cortez missed both of his free throws. Score remains 16-7. Let's hope those missed free throws don't come back to bite us again. Pine Bluff underneath to Barnett. Barnett sinks the basket, and he's going to be fouled as well. I said Barnett. That's actually Jordan Harris, and he'll be going to the line for the and one. Foul's going to be charged against Jordan Pegram, I do believe. Yeah, that is Pegram's first personal, Nettleton's third team foul, and it puts Harris at the line. He's a big young man, 6 foot 6 inches tall. He's a senior. Wears number 23, misses the free throw. Deshaun Jackson grabs the rebound. And here comes Cortez Smith leading the Raiders as he gets the ball across half court. Passes it to Taylor Smith, baseline drive, kicks it back out to D-Rock City from 3. It's no good, and Pine Bluff controls the boards. They get the rebound, pass it to Hall. Hall quickly across half court. Young man is quick as a hiccup. Pine Bluff with less than a minute to play. The score is Nettleton 16, Pine Bluff 9. 50 seconds on the clock. 16 seconds on the shot clock. That's something that's new here this year in 5A basketball. Man, good drive, good baseline drive by Jordan Harris. He gets the basket. He's going to be going to the line for the and one. He was fouled by Deshaun Jackson on the way up. Deshaun tried to stop him unsuccessfully. First personal foul against Deshaun. It's the fourth team foul against the Raiders. Pine Bluff also has 4. The referees have evened it out. So 16-11 the score, and number 23, Jordan Harris at the stripe. His free throw is up. He missed it, but Pine Bluff gets the offensive rebound. Boy, you hate to see that. They get it underneath to Jordan, and he sinks the 2-point basket. That makes the score 16-13. It cuts the Raider lead to 3. Nettleton has not subbed. Well, actually, Jamari Thomas is into the game. First sub of the quarter. Taylor Smith, Euro step across the lane, and he is going to be, I guess they may have called him for a travel there. In any event, it's a turnover, and Pine Bluff has it. 20 seconds on the clock as Hall gets it across half court. Barnett over to number 13, Dindy. Dindy with a running layup. It's good. 16-15 to score. Nettleton has a 1-point lead. 5 seconds on the clock. Taylor Smith from 3. It's no good. Pine Bluff gets a rebound. They throw it baseball style, trying to get a desperation three-pointer at the buzzer. It's no good. Your score at the end of the first quarter, Nettleton 16, Pine Bluff 5. Back in 60 seconds with more Raider basketball on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
A-State football and the Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding. They come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Nettleton has a 1-point lead as we start the second quarter here at the 37th annual Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic. The score is Nettleton 16, Pine Bluff 15 as the referee whistles for the second quarter to start. Pine Bluff will have the ball. They're moving left to right on your radio dial. They're wearing their white uniforms. Usually that's the home uniforms in basketball. Nettleton is wearing their away gold. Turnover, Jordan Pegram with the steal, and he gets it to D-Rock City. DeRoderick Moten, who dribbles across half court. D-Rock dribbling, pulls up, shoots a 20-footer, misses, but he's going to be fouled, so D-Rock City will be going to the line, and he will be shooting 2. Taylor Smith scored 9 points in the first quarter. D-Rock had 3, Cortez 2, Jordan Pegram had 2. Pine Bluff was led by Jordan Harris, who had 10 points in the first quarter. So D-Rock City at the line. His first free throw is up, and it's good. So 4 points for D-Rock. Nettleton has a 17-15 lead over Pine Bluff. Pine Bluff was defeated by the Jonesboro Hurricane last night, 54-45. D-Rock City makes his second free throw. Nettleton with a 3-point lead, 18-15. Pine Bluff quickly across half court. Here come the Zebras. Barnett sinks a 15-footer, and correction, that is Harris who sinks the 15-footer. But young man is having a heck of a night. Here come the Raiders. Jamari Thomas to Taylor Smith, and Taylor Smith took a step before he dribbled, according to the officials, and that is a traveling violation. Turnover, and Pine Bluff ball. They inbound in front of their own bench. And here come the Zebras. Harris. Now they're working around the perimeter. Get it to Harris in the near wing. Inside to Harris, and Harris with the basket. Young man's having a big game. 14 points for Jordan Harris. And he gives Pine Bluff a lead, 19-18 to score. Nettleton now with the ball, and they're going to whistle Braylon Hall from Pine Bluff for the hand check violation. So that's the 6th team foul against Pine Bluff. Second against Hall. Nettleton inbounds far sideline. They trail by 1. Score is Pine Bluff 19, Nettleton 18, 6:35 remaining in the second quarter. It's a steal. And Dindy going up for the dunk, had the ball knocked away from him by Jordan Pegram. They're going to whistle Jordan for the foul. Good foul there by Jordan as he prevented the slam dunk. And now then Dindy is going to have to go to the line and earn those points by shooting a couple of free throws. Pine Bluff 19, Nettleton 18, 6:29 remaining in the second quarter. He misses the first free throw, and that foul by Jordan was a smart one. Into the game for Nettleton is Q Thompson. Let me tell you something. Q was huge last night. Q keyed the Raiders' comeback in the fourth quarter with some tenacious defensive play. He's out there in rebound position for the Raiders. Dindy makes the second free throw and gives Pine Bluff a 2-point lead. It's Pine Bluff 20, Nettleton 18. D-Rock City trying to get it to Q. Loose ball, and it hit the sideline out of bounds off of Nettleton. Pine Bluff will inbound near their bench. Q Thompson working against Hall, has a step on him and drives, and I believe Q fouled him. So that will be first personal foul against Q, who got beat on that, as Braylon Hall, a young man, is incredibly quick. He'll be going to the line, and he'll be shooting 2. Pine Bluff has a 2-point lead over the Raiders. The score is Pine Bluff 20, Nettleton 18, 6:20 to play in the second quarter. Braylon Hall sinks his first of 2 free throws, and he extends the Zebra lead to 3. This is a great tournament here, the Hurricane Classic. These folks at Jonesboro know how to do a basketball tournament. There's not many schools in the state that have got more state championships than Jonesboro does in basketball. Boy, they got things rolling over here as Braylon Hall sinks his second free throw. That makes the score 22-18. Pine Bluff with a 4-point lead over the Raiders. Braylon King into the game for the Raiders. Taylor Smith brings the ball up the court, across half court, passes to Jordan Pegram. Jordan Pegram trying to get it inside to Deshaun Jackson, off of Deshaun's fingertips and out of bounds. So it'll be Pine Bluff ball. They have a 4-point lead. They have the ball. 6:05 to play in the second quarter. Intercepted by Braylon King. It's good to be the King. King's driving, pulls up, shoots, misses, and Pine Bluff gets the rebound. Harris with the rebound. Big night for Harris. The drive, the shoot, the miss, battle for the rebound. Pine Bluff has it. He's tied up underneath by Q Thompson. Man, that is an awesome job there by Q Thompson. Gordon, he's about 6'4". Thompson's about 5'9". He gave up about 7 inches on that, but boy, it ain't the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. Q Thompson ties it up. Jump ball. Nettleton calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout with him. 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 30 with. We're in the second quarter. Nettleton trails Pine Bluff 22-18. We'll be back in 30 seconds of more Raider basketball on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
You're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
The 37th annual Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic rocking right along here on the campus of Jonesboro High School. Craig Miller up here at the NEA Baptist broadcast position at Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium. NEA Baptist, get better with Baptist. They are healthcare for the next century. 5:47 to play in the second quarter. The score is Pine Bluff 22, Nettleton 18. Braylon King dribbles the ball across half court for the Raiders. King dribbling between his legs, passes to Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith from the top of the key misses the three-pointer, and Pine Bluff's Harris grabs the rebound. Boy, he is a load underneath. Here come the Zebras. Ball is knocked away by Jordan Pegram. Boy, he's quick as a cat down there. Jordan Pegram, 6'3". I'd say he probably weighs 240, 250. And boy, he closed quickly. It was like Deion Sanders on a passed ball. That was on a thrown pass, I should say. Quick play by Jordan Pegram. The Zebras miss the layup. Nettleton gets the rebound. Jordan Pegram to Braylon King. Nifty reverse layup by Braylon King, and the score is 22-20. The Pine Bluff lead is cut to 2. Pine Bluff 22, Nettleton 20, 4:55 to play in the second quarter. Hall drives the paint and shoots and scores. That is 6 points on the night for Hall. He gives Pine Bluff a 24-20 lead over the Raiders. Taylor Smith across half court to Jordan Pegram. Jordan trying to get it to the King. It's intercepted. Stolen pass. They miss the layup. The battle for the rebound. Boy, they're all tied up, and they're going to call another jump ball. Q Thompson reached in and tied up Braylon Hall. Into the game for Nettleton is Willie Blackwood. Willie be free. Possession arrow is pointing Pine Bluff's way, so Pine Bluff will inbound underneath their own goal. They get it in, and now it's on the right wing around the perimeter. Dindy with the ball, number 13. They get it back to Dindy as they're swinging it around the three-point arc. 4:09 to play. 10 seconds on the shot clock, and Dindy with a dandy move to the basket sinks it, and Pine Bluff has a 26-20 lead over Nettleton. Just under 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Taylor Smith with the ball, gets it out to Willie B. Will Blackwood drives, shoots, misses, and Pine Bluff gets the rebound. Good rebound by Graydon for the Zebras. And here comes Pine Bluff. They have a 6-point lead and the basketball. Harris drives the paint, lays it in. Power move there by Harris. He has 16 points on the night. He has 16 of Pine Bluff's 28 points. It's a pretty good percentage. And the Zebras have a 28-20 lead over Nettleton with 3:24. Jordan Pegram got a little bit of his made a little bit of a space for himself by kind of lowering his shoulder into the defender. Ball goes out of bounds as he lost the handle on it as he was driving. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Jordan. It'll be Pine Bluff Zebra ball. They lead the Raiders 28-20 with 3:17 to play in the second quarter. Brandon Alexander checks into the game for Pine Bluff, and Pine Bluff takes a timeout. We'll take it with them, a 60-second timeout, so we'll be back in 60 seconds. 3:13 remaining in the second quarter. The score is Pine Bluff 28, Nettleton 20. Back in 60 is more Raider basketball on the NTV EAB Sports Network.
Coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about Pico Foods' mission to support producers in Arkansas and Missouri by calling David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Craig Bird or John Taylor Hickman, 601-670-9383.
And we welcome you back to the 37th annual Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic here at Jonesboro High School. We're in the second quarter, and Pine Bluff has a 28-20 lead over your Nettleton Raiders with 3:13 to play in the second quarter. Can't say enough about what a well-run tournament this is here at Jonesboro. Trey Harding, their athletic director, and talked to Chris Thayer in the hospitality room. He shared with me all the work that's gone into this thing. I can only imagine. Kevin Orr, my old Eagles Junior Babe Ruth baseball teammate, he helped me get my stuff up the first day of this tournament, get all set up here. Appreciate Kevin. There's good people here at Jonesboro, that's for sure, and they're running a very good tournament. Pine Bluff with the ball. Harris working against Deshaun Jackson, and boy, he throws an elbow. Caught. He's whistled for the foul on that as well. You can't do that. He just turned around and elbowed Deshaun Jackson right in the solar plexus. Deshaun's all right. He Said it didn't even hurt. Nettleton with the ball. Brendan Alexander quickly across the half-court line. Passes to the playmaker, Cortez Smith. Monty Cody into the game. He passes to Taylor Smith, and ball is knocked away by Dendy. Ball out of bounds. Cody will inbound for the Raiders. Monty Cody gets it to the playmaker, Cortez Smith. Cortez crosses his defender over, and the ball is knocked loose. Let's see, I think they called a foul on somebody. They called a foul on number 14 for the Zebras. That's Graydon. And so that is team foul number 8. It'll put Cortez Smith on the line. I believe this will be a 1-and-1. He sinks the first, so he's going to get to shoot another one. The score is Pine Bluff 28, Nettleton 21. 2:43 to play here in the second quarter. Cortez second free throw, nothing but nylon. It's good. 28-22 the score. Pine Bluff has a 6-point lead over Nettleton with 2:37 to play in the second quarter. The Zebras are around the three-point arc. Good defense there by Monty Cody. Left wing, Harris drives, spins, shoots, misses. Graydon got the rebound, but I believe on the stick-back attempt he was fouled. And so it's going to be 2 shots for Darian Gordon. The foul is charged against Brendan Alexander, first personal. And that is Nettleton's 8th team foul. So both teams in the single bonus right now. So Gordon at the free throw line. His first shot is good. He has 2 points on the night, and he lengthens the Zebra lead to 7. It's Pine Bluff 29, Nettleton 22. Second free throw is also good, so the score is 30-22. The Raiders trailing by 8 with 2:20 to play in the second quarter. Monty Cody across half court. He passes to Brendan Alexander. Alexander picks up his dribble. Got to have some help. He passes to Cody. Cody to the playmaker, Cortez Smith. Cortez pulls up, shoots, misses. The rebound, Pine Bluff has it, and Cody ties him up, but he's going to be whistled for the foul. So Monty Cody, his first personal foul, 9th team foul. And it should be a 1-and-1 free throw situation for the Zebras. Devontae West is the Zebra who will be shooting the free throws. Devontae is a 5'10" senior. He's at the line shooting the 1-and-1. Dribbles a couple times, sets, shoots, misses. Nettleton gets the rebound. Taylor Smith with the rebound for the Raiders. He gets it to D-Rock City. DeRoderick Moten. Here comes D-Rock. He's driving the baseline, loses the handle on it. Passes to Deshaun. Taylor Smith from 3. It's no good. Nettleton gets a rebound. Athletic rebound by D-Rock City. He saves it, and there's a turnover as Pine Bluff intercepts a pass. They drive. It's blocked by Taylor Smith, and Deshaun Jackson gets the ball. Passes to the King, Braylon King. DeRoderick Moten drives the lane. Now they're back out at the top of the key. Get it to Deshaun. Deshaun, a post move, shoots, misses a little bit too hard off the glass, and Pine Bluff gets the ball. Pine Bluff 30, Nettleton 22. Fast break. Ball is blocked by D-Rock City. Good play by DeRoderick Moten. The Raiders have it. Cortez Smith passes to Braylon King. Braylon King left wing, now up top near the J logo, Jonesboro High School logo. It's Cortez Smith. Less than a minute to play. Taylor Smith pulls up. He shoots the J. 11 points on the night for Taylor Smith, and the Raiders trail by 6. It's Pine Bluff 30, Nettleton 24, with just under 43 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Pine Bluff with the ball. They get it into Hall in the paint. He makes a layup. Nice play there by Braylon Hall working against Deshaun Jackson. He gave up several inches on that play, but he sank the basket. Here come the Raiders. Cortez Smith to D-Rock City. D-Rock has the ball tied up. Good defensive play by Braylon Hall. It's a jump ball. I believe the possession arrow is going Nettleton's way. So the Raiders should be inbounding the ball underneath their own goal, and they are. 19 seconds to play in the second quarter. The score is Pine Bluff 32, Nettleton 24. Cortez trying to get the ball in. It's stolen, but they lost the handle on it. Jordan Pegram with the ball in the paint. Post move, cannot get the shot to fall. Fast break on the other end, and it's 2 points for Dindy and the Zebras. Braylon King quickly on the other end fires up a three-pointer at the last second. He's fouled. The three-pointer was no good. He's going to be, so King will be shooting 3. That foul's charged against Devontae West. First personal, 9th team foul. That's immaterial at this point. Is Nettleton's number 2, Braylon King, at the line shooting 3. Misses the first one. Raiders trail by 10. The score is Pine Bluff 34, Nettleton 25 now, as Braylon King sinks his second of 2 free throws. Pine Bluff will not be able to even get a shot off no matter what. He misses the third, and immediately the buzzer sounds. 34-25, your score at the half. We'll take a 4-minute break, and then we will have the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show for you, brought to you by Kavanaugh Auto Group. To see their complete inventory from the comfort of your home, just log on to KavanaughCars.com. That's KavanaughCars.com. Kavanaugh Auto Group coming up when we come back here at half. Your score is Pine Bluff 34, Nettleton 25. Back in 4 minutes with more Raider basketball on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Holidays are here, and American Made General Store is the place to shop for one-of-a-kind gift items. Come in today and get your new shipment of Greenwich Bay soaps, Wine River wind chimes, Rada knife sets, and Stay Put pillows. The name says it all. Everything you see in our store is manufactured in America. We have over 5,000 American-made products from almost every state. So come find that unique and perfect gift for everyone this Christmas at American Made General Store. Shop one of our locations in Pocahontas, Brooklyn, Rogersville, and Conway.
Follow me on a new healthcare journey, full of possibilities. Experience world-class care delivered by friends, family, and neighbors right here in your community, bringing industry-leading technology to you, not the other way around. Your health record, your appointment scheduling, and your medications all in one place. And your lab results delivered the instant they're recorded. Do we look at healthcare differently? Absolutely. Experience the difference, and you will too. NEA Baptist, healthcare for the next century.
Best savings anywhere at First National Bank. For a limited time only, a 13-month CD special at 4.03 annual percentage yield. You can visit fnbank.net/specials to lock in your rate today. Also available by visiting any of our 23 locations in Arkansas and Tennessee. 13 months, 4.03 APY at First National Bank. Offer valid as of November 17, 2022. Rate subject to change. Valid at all locations. $1,000 minimum to open. Penalty for early withdrawal. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make, every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
For more than 40 years, one of the best teams anywhere has been the one at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. They're experts at getting you back in the game. If you have an athlete in your life dealing with elbow, knee, or ankle pain, or maybe you've got a nagging injury keeping you away from the activities you love most, go see the doctors at JOSM. Call 932-1820. Visit their Facebook page and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
You raised your family here. Did every July 4th here. Refinished the floors here twice. Sized up your daughter's boyfriends here. Waited in the doorway all day when your son was coming home on leave. This place has given you all you've dreamed of, and now it's giving again in the form of a gourmet kitchen and the quietest dishwasher known to man. Realize your dream with a home equity line of credit from Simmons Bank. Dreams realized. SimmonsBank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
It's a mix and match special now at all Jonesboro area Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $5.99 each for carryout or $6.99 each for delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, salad, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $5.99 each for carryout or $6.99 each for delivery. Only at your Jonesboro area Domino's Pizza locations.
Your medical needs are personal, and the way you manage those needs should be personal as well. The team at Southern Home Healthcare is local, knowledgeable, and courteous, giving you the customized care you and your family deserve. When facing breathing challenges, the on-staff respiratory therapists at Southern Home Healthcare provide support and guidance just for you, and you can sleep better with the help of their CPAP and BiPAP therapy. Plus, treat your strains, sprains, and pain with the help of Southern Home Healthcare's high-quality bracing devices. Go online to southernhomehealthjonesboro.com.
And we welcome you to the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show here at Nettleton, brought to you here at Jonesboro High School. Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show brought to you by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. If you want to see their complete inventory from the comfort of your home, all you got to do is log on to KavanaughCars.com. They bring you the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. We're here at the intermission. The Pine Bluff Zebras lead Nettleton 34-25. Nettleton led early in the first quarter. In fact, at the end of the first quarter, they led 16-15, and Pine Bluff really sort of, I think they scored the last couple of baskets in that frame to cut it to 1 point. The second quarter, however, belonged to Pine Bluff as they outscored Nettleton 19-9. The second quarter has not been kind to the Raiders as they were outscored by Fayetteville last night 15-7 in the second quarter, and they usually the last couple of games anyway, the Raiders have stumbled in the second quarter, but boy, they have come back strong in the second half, and let's hope that's what happens here. Last night they went into the break trailing by 8 against Fayetteville, and here against Pine Bluff they are trailing by 9. So good things happened in the second half last night. Let's hope it happens again tonight. The individual leaders for the Raiders, they are led by Taylor Smith, who has 11 points. Cortez Smith has 4. D-Rock City, D-Roderick Moten has 5. Braylon King 3. Jordan Pegram has 2. That is the individual scores for the Raiders. For Pine Bluff, they are led by Jordan Harris. The 6'6 senior has 16 points, 10 of which came in the first quarter. Braylon Hall pitched in 8. Austin Dendy 7. And Darion Graydon has 3. So here at the half, the score is Pine Bluff 34, Nettleton 25. This is a game that they're playing for third place. The winners will take the third place trophy home. Brookland lost in the 5th place game to Osceola. Osceola defeated Brookland, and so Brookland is the 6th place finishers. Osceola will be 5th. West Memphis 7th, Gentry 8th. Nettleton wins, they'll be 3rd. The championship game comes up after this. It's going to be Jonesboro versus Fayetteville, Northeast Arkansas versus Northwest Arkansas. Arkansas State University versus the University of Arkansas, or at least the cities, at least, as Bud Stropel enters into the NEA Baptist broadcast position. I think we need some security up here. In fact, let's take a break. Give me a 3-minute break. We'll have the second half for you when we come back in 3 minutes. This has been the NEA Baptist. This has been the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Back in 3 with the second half. Pine Bluff up 34-25.
68 years ago, my great-grandfather, Glenn Sane, opened up Glenn Sane Motors in Rector, Arkansas. Since then, my grandfather, Danny Ford, has expanded the dealerships to Paragould, Arkansas, and Kennett, Missouri. Throughout our history, our customers and employees have become family. Quality sales, service, and strong personal relationships have kept our customers coming back for over 4 generations. Whether you're looking to buy a GMC, Chevrolet, Buick, or Ford, we look forward to serving you and your family for years to come.
Farmers and Merchants Bank announces the lobby of our new branch in Jonesboro is now open. The drive-thru is an MVP center with live video tellers 7 to 7 weekdays and 9 till noon on Saturdays. So in addition to our beautiful bank on Highland, you can also visit our new branch at the corner of Southwest Drive and Parker. More MVPs, more ATMs, more me banking at Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them.
Happy winging from Wings to Go. Tired of slow internet? Feel like you're stuck in the old days? It's time to catch up with Empower, delivered by Craig Electric. Thanks to Empower, you don't have to wait for high-speed internet. Our new cutting-edge technology makes our services more reliable and faster than the competition. Call 870-336-0999 to check internet availability in your area. That's 870-336-0999. Empower, high-speed internet for your neck of the woods.
And we welcome you back to Raider basketball on NTV and the EAB Sports Network. Bud Stropel, the voice of the Hurricane, has been run out of the NEA Baptist broadcast position. He came up trying to accost and attack the TMC. My wife was able to fight him off, and he is out of here now, thankfully. 34-25 the score. The Raiders trail the Pine Bluff Zebras as the third quarter is set to begin. Pine Bluff will inbound the ball. They will have the ball on the opening possession of the second half. Nettleton contests the inbound pass, but they get it in, and Harris drives. Actually, it was not Harris. That was number 13, Dindy. They got some good players here at Pine Bluff for sure. They defeated Brooklyn in the first game, and they got beat by Jonesboro last night, but only by 9 points. Dindy driving, or Harris actually driving, and he's whistled for the travel, and so it's a turnover. The Raiders will have the ball. 7:36 remaining in the third quarter. The score is Pine Bluff 34, Nettleton 25. Across half court come the Raiders. Moulton, D-Rock City to the playmaker, Curtis Smith. Gets it to Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith kicks it back out to D-Rock. They swing it around the perimeter. Curtis from three, it's good. The playmaker with his 7th point of the night cuts into the Pine Bluff lead. The score is now 34-28. Mercy. Raiders trailed by 9 at the half. Trailed by 6 right now. The Nettleton Raiders are a second half team. Nice 15-foot shot by Devontae West goes in for Pine Bluff. 36-28, the Pine Bluff lead. Now back up to 8. D-Rock City, baseline drive, shoots, cannot get it to fall, but he's going to the line. He will be shooting 2. He was fouled by Braylon Hall. Correction, Austin Dindy. That is his 2nd personal. D-Rock City will be at the line. He'll be shooting 2. The Raiders senior stands 6 foot tall, has 5 points on the night tonight. His first free throw is good, 6 points for D-Rock. And the Raiders trail 36-29, 6:38 to play in the third quarter. This place is starting to fill up as D-Rock makes his second free throw with a nightcap. The championship game, it should be a dandy. A couple of the premier programs in the state, Jonesboro and Fayetteville, squaring off for the championship right after this. Nettleton took Fayetteville to the wire last night. They beat us in overtime. They'll be taking on the Hurricane next, will the Bulldogs of Fayetteville. The dog pound starting to fill up as Pine Bluff has the ball. Dindy passes top of the key. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Hall, long range three. It's no good, and Nettleton gets the rebound. Good defense by the Raiders. Deshaun Jackson comes down with the rebound. Jordan Pegram to the playmaker. Playmaker drives, has his shot just rejected by Jordan Harris, the 6'6 senior. Ooh. The scouting report I read on him, thanks to Coach Matt Ragsdale, says that Harris is a heck of a shot blocker, and boy, he sure proved it right there. The inbound play, they get it to Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith gets the ball to fall somehow. 13 points on the night for Taylor Smith. 36-32 the score. The Pine Bluff lead is at 4. Driving is Dindy, and he is fouled on his way up. So Dindy will be at the line, and he'll be shooting 2 for Pine Bluff. That foul is charged against Nettleton's number 30, Deshaun Jackson. Second personal, first team foul this half. Dindy will be at the line. He has 7 points on the night. As Pine Bluff has a 36-32 lead over the Raiders. His first free throw is good. That makes the score 37-32. Pine Bluff leads by 5. Deshaun Jackson, Jordan Pegram, Taylor Smith, Cortez Smith, and D-Rock City, DeRoderick Moten, the 5 Raiders on the floor. Second free throw is no good. Battle for the rebound. Taylor Smith gets it. Gets it to the playmaker who dribbles across half court. Cortez Smith to DeRoderick Moten. D-Rock loses the handle on it, has it taken away from him by Hall. Hall's driving the paint, reverse layup, and it's good. 10 points on the night for Hall. The Pine Bluff lead is now at 7. It's 39 for the Zebras, 32 for the Raiders, 5:10 to play in the third quarter. Cortez Smith with the ball to Jordan Pegram. Has an open lane, drives and misses the layup, but he's going to the line shooting 2 as Jordan was fouled. A foul was charged against number 14. It's Darion Gordon. It's his third personal. Second team foul against Pine Bluff this half. Jordan misses the first free throw. Second free throw on the way. He misses it off the front of the rim, and the Zebras get the rebound. Around the perimeter they go. Right wing, three-point attempt by Hall is no good. Nettleton gets the rebound. DeRoderick Moten with the rebound for Nettleton. Here comes D-Rock City. Passes to Deshaun at the top of the key. Taylor Smith from 3, in and out of the goal. It's no good. Loose ball on the floor. Nettleton has it, and D-Rock City grabbed the rebound, but I believe they're going to call a jump ball. He was trying to call timeout. They called a jump ball instead. Nettleton will inbound underneath their own goal. The Raiders trail by 7. The score is Pine Bluff 39, Nettleton 32. They get it to Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith drives the paint, shoots, and scores. 15 points on the night for Taylor Smith. It's a 5-point game. Pine Bluff with a 5-point lead. Layup by number 14 is good. That is Graydon, and he's fouled. He's going to go to the line for the and one. Foul charge against Deshaun Jackson. That's Deshaun's third, second team foul. The free throw is missed by Graydon, and the Raiders get the rebound. Cortez Smith across half court. Gets it to Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith from the free throw line, passes behind him to D-Rock City. D-Rock drives in. The jumper, he misses it from the free throw line, and Pine Bluff gets the rebound. Hall, the point guard, driving against Deshaun, thinks better of it, pulls back. Now left wing, Dindy. Around the horn, top of the key, back left wing. 3-point shot by Dindy is no good, but the rebound and the stick back by Gordon gives Pine Bluff a 9-point lead, 43-34 the score. D-Rock City drives a baseline, passes to Jordan Pegram. Jordan Pegram dribbles, drives, passes to Curtis Smith. Wide open three, it's good. The playmaker, Curtis Smith, cuts into the Pine Bluff lead with 3:28 remaining in the third quarter. Your score is now Pine Bluff 43, Nettleton 37. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 30-second break. Back in 30 seconds, some more Raider basketball on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
This is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Is your HVAC system ready for fall and winter? Find out today with the Moore Super Checkup. Prevent unexpected breakdowns while extending the life of your system. Whether you need a heating or cooling inspection, we cover it all for just $54 for 54 years serving you. Call Moore Air Conditioning today, a Google guaranteed HVAC company, 870-336-2023, or visit us at moreac.com.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
Raider basketball returns on the EAB Sports Network. Craig Miller here at the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist, healthcare for the next century. Pine Bluff has a 6-point lead over Nettleton with 3:25 to play in the third quarter. Harris dribble pass to Graydon. Graydon working against Deshaun, and he traveled. He sure enough walked, and the referee makes the right call, whistles him for it. So that's a turnover. The Raiders will inbound the basketball. The Raiders trail by 6 with 3:17 to play. Jamari Thomas enters into the game for the Raiders. D-Rock City brings the ball up for Nettleton, passes back to the playmaker, Curtis Smith. Curtis to D-Rock City. D-Rock drives, passes to Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith to Braylon King, or to Jamari Thomas. Jamari to Curtis. Curtis driving, and he's going to be fouled. Fouls charged against Darian Graydon. That's his 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul against Pine Bluff. Courtney Crutchfield enters the game for Pine Bluff. Courtney is, according to the scouting report I read, their best player, their scorer, but he has not scored any in this game. Nettleton inbounds it. They miss the shot, and here come the Zebras. There's Crutchfield. As soon as I say he hasn't scored, he gets the layup. 2-point basket makes the score 45-37. Pine Bluff with an 8-point lead over Nettleton. Jamari Thomas with the ball, passes to D-Rock City. D-Rock dribbling to his right, picks up his dribble, now passes it to the playmaker. Jamari Thomas from 3, it's no good, and Pine Bluff grabs the rebound. Fast break for the Zebras. The layup is good. Austin Dindy has 10 points on the night, and the Zebra lead is at 10, 47-37 with 2:15 to play. Taylor Smith driving, loses the handle on the basketball. Loose ball, Crutchfield gets it. Here come the Zebras, wide open shot, and it's laid in by Dindy. It's kind of getting out of hand here as the Zebra lead up to 12. Just under 2 minutes, and Hall fouls Jamari Thomas. That is Hall's 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul, so we're not in the bonus yet. Nettleton will inbound on the far sideline. 3rd personal foul against Braylon Hall. 1:56 to play in the third quarter. The score is Pine Bluff 49, Nettleton 37. Taylor Smith inbounds to Q Thompson. Q Thompson to Curtis Smith. Curtis underneath to Taylor Smith, and Taylor Smith lays it in. Give the assist to the playmaker, Curtis Smith. 17 points on the night for Taylor Smith. And we got some Wetness on the floor. Coach Matt Ragsdale multitasking down there. He's molding minds, he's calling plays, and he's drying the floor all at the same time. What can this young man not do? Good job by Matt Ragsdale. 49-39 the score. Pine Bluff with a 10-point lead. And the basket by number 24 is Avion Barnett. Makes the score 51-39. Pine Bluff extending their lead. Another turnover, and here come the Zebras. Crutchfield with the layup. 4 points on the night for Crutchfield, and it's a 53-39 game. Timeout on the floor. Coach Bubba Deaton not happy with the way his Raiders are playing. 1:17 remaining in the third quarter. Your score, Pine Bluff 53, Nettleton 39. We'll take a 60-second break. More Raider basketball when we come back on the EAB Sports Network.
When you bank at First Security, you're choosing better for yourself and fellow Arkansans. Better service from friendly professionals who really invest in your goals. Better solutions with convenient tools and smart resources. And better support for the things that matter to you, as well as the communities that matter to us all. Because finding your better at First Security makes Arkansas better too. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Kids grow up so fast, and so has the Arkansas Children's Hospital Jonesboro Clinic. This is our clinic's 10th year of creating healthier tomorrows for the kids in Northeast Arkansas. There's no need to cross the river or hit the highway for your cardiology or diabetes needs. Road trips are for fun, not for health care. The team at Arkansas Children's Hospital Jonesboro Clinic is celebrating by doing what we always do, giving your kids more time to be kids. Learn more at archildrens.org/Jonesboro.
And we welcome you back to Raider basketball on NTV and the EAB Sports Network. With 1:17 remaining in the third quarter, the Pine Bluff Zebras have a 14-point lead over Nettleton. The score is Pine Bluff 53, Nettleton 39. Nettleton will inbound. Curtis Smith to Taylor Smith. Full court pressure by Pine Bluff. Nettleton easily beats it, and Taylor Smith lays it in. 19 points on the game for Taylor Smith, the electrifying 6'4" junior from Nettleton. Here come the Zebras. Dendy misses the layup. Nettleton gets the rebound. Here come the Raiders. Long pass is intercepted, and turnover. Pine Bluff has it. Intercepted by Q Thompson. Q Thompson misses, and Pine Bluff gets the rebound. Hall, long pass right under the goal. The Zebras battling for possession of the ball. Loose ball. Crutchfield gets it for Pine Bluff. Braylon King all over him. Euro step. He shoots. He misses, but he's going to be going to the line shooting two as he was fouled on the approach. Fouled on the shot. The foul is charged to Nettleton's number 4, Q Thompson. That's Q's second personal. And just the third team foul against the Raiders this half. Crutchfield makes the first free throw. 5 points on the night for number 5 for Crutchfield. Misses the second, and the ball goes out of bounds, and I believe it might have been out of bounds on Taylor. Actually, it's out of bounds on Pine Bluff, and so Nettleton will have the ball. The score is Pine Bluff 54, Nettleton 41. 30 seconds to play. Here come the Raiders. Taylor Smith across half court. Passes to Jordan Pegram, and Jordan Pegram finishes at the rack. 2-point basket by Jordan Pegram makes the score 54-45. The Pine Bluff lead at 9. 10 seconds to play in the third quarter. Now it's at 3. Hall drives, and he is fouled on his way in. I don't think they're going to say it was on the shot. I do not believe. Foul's charged against Jordan Pegram. Third personal. Fourth team foul. Scoreboard says 54-43. Pine Bluff with the lead. Braylon Hall sinks the first free throw. It was indeed on the shot, so he's getting 2 free throws. Second free throw is good as well. Desperation heave by the Raiders, no good. Hits the shot clock, Braylon King does. And so your score at the end of the third quarter, according to the scoreboard, is Pine Bluff 56, Nettleton 43. Back in 60 seconds, some more Raider basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Now you can enjoy the great taste of Japan in downtown Jonesboro. Bamboo Japanese Cuisine has all your favorites, from steak and chicken to seafood and sushi. Bamboo also has house poke bowls, or you can build your own bowl. Bamboo Japanese Cuisine with hibachi, sushi, and seafood is open Monday through Saturday for lunch and dinner, and discounts are available for students. So stop by and dine in with us, or log on to BambooJapaneseCuisine.com and like them on Facebook. Bamboo Japanese Cuisine on the corner of Main and Huntington in downtown Jonesboro. A-State football in the Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
Raider basketball on the NTV EAB Sports Network. It is 56-43. Pine Bluff with the lead over the Raiders as we enter the fourth quarter of play. Pine Bluff with a 13-point lead and with the basketball as they have the first possession of the third quarter. Hall to Dindy. To number 24, Barnett. Barnett misses the shot. Taylor Smith gets the rebound, and here comes the Raiders. Taylor Smith, ball knocked away from him, out of bounds, off of the Pine Bluff Zebras. Taylor was picking up his dribble in order to pass it and had the ball knocked away while he was in progress of that move. Jamari Thomas into the game for Nettleton. He's trapped over there in the corner. Gets it to Jordan Pegram. Jordan drives, shoots, misses, and Pine Bluff grabs the rebound. 7:20 to play in the game. Pine Bluff with the lead, 56-43. Nice layup by Jabbar Spellman makes the score 58-43. Pine Bluff up by 15 with just over 7 minutes to play in the game. Nettleton, a fourth quarter team, but let me tell you, they're going to have to start turning it on. They're going to overcome this deficit. D-Rock City drives the paint, bounce pass to the playmaker, Cortez, back up top. Cortez from three, it's no good, but a good rebound by DeRoderick Moten. DeRoderick goes back up, misses the shot, gets his own rebound, loses it, and Pine Bluff has it. Now they lose it. Taylor Smith drives, reverse layup, no good. D-Rock City can't get the stick back to go in. Jamari Thomas misses the stick back as well as he grabbed the rebound, and it's going to be a foul against Braylon Hall. That is his fourth personal and fifth team foul against Pine Bluff on the floor, and so Nettleton will inbound underneath their own goal. Into the game for Pine Bluff is Jordan Harris. The score is Pine Bluff 58, Nettleton 43, 6:31 to play in the game. Cortez Smith will inbound, throws it to Taylor Smith. Taylor catches it right in front of the line and avoids the backcourt by getting it over to the D-Rock City. And they get it into Cortez, and he has the ball knocked away from him as he is driving. So Nettleton will once again inbound underneath their own goal, shot clock at 27. They get it to D-Rock City. D-Rock City back out to Jordan Pegram. Jordan Pegram pulls up with a 15-footer and drains it. 6 points on the night for the All-State defensive lineman Jordan Pegram. Driving is Barnett. He misses it, but Jarber Spellman with the rebound and the stick back, all in one fluid motion. The Pine Bluff lead back up to 15. It's Pine Bluff 60, Nettleton 45, just under 6 minutes to play in this game. Raiders looking a little bit tired here in the fourth quarter. They get it to Taylor Smith. He misses underneath, and the rebound goes to Pine Bluff. Barnett across half court from the free throw line. He dishes into Spellman, and Spellman puts the ball in the hoop. 6 points in the fourth quarter for Spellman. 62-45, Pine Bluff with a 17-point lead with 5:29 to play. Coach Bubba Deaton decides to take a timeout. Good idea. We'll take a timeout with them. With 5:29 to play in the game, Pine Bluff 62-45. Back in 30 seconds with more Raider basketball on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's barbecue. No kidding. They come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Raider basketball on NTV and the EAB Sports Network. Craig Miller sitting high atop the court at the NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist, health care for the next century. The Raiders letting this one get away from them as Pine Bluff has opened up a 62-45 lead here in the fourth quarter. 5:29 to play in this game. Nettleton lost an emotional overtime game last night against Fayetteville, and they're playing a little bit like it right now. Maybe have a little bit of a hangover from that game. Cortez Smith with the ball to D-Rock City, has the ball knocked away from him and stolen by Spellman. D-Rock City returns the favor. He steals it, passes it to Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith with the tomahawk dunk. 21 points on the night for the electrifying junior from Nettleton, Taylor Smith. 62-47 the score. Pine Bluff with the lead. Pine Bluff with the ball. Jamari Thomas playing D on Hall, their point guard. Barnett drives in, spins underneath to Spellman, has his shot blocked by D-Rock City, and they're going to whistle Jordan Pegram for a foul. And that is Jordan's fourth personal foul, fifth team foul for the Raiders. And it will put Jordan Harris at the line shooting two. He leads Pine Bluff with 18 points. Makes the first, that's 19. Taylor Smith leads all scorers. He has 21 points here with 4:46 remaining in the fourth quarter. Pine Bluff with the 63-47 lead. Second free throw is no good. Pine Bluff gets the rebound. Now then it's loose ball. Pine Bluff has it. In the paint, Harris with a nice spin move. He lays it in. 19 points for Harris. 65-47 the score. Pine Bluff up over Nettleton by 18. Jamari Thomas, and they're going to call traveling on Jamari as he picked up his dribble, had nowhere to go, tried to pass it. It was deflected. The referee was there and said that that was a traveling violation. Jamari Thomas didn't agree. Coach Bubba Deaton didn't agree. But the referee said it. And that's what counts. Pine Bluff with the basketball with a big lead. 65-47 the score, just over 4 minutes to play. Missed three-pointer. Pine Bluff gets the rebound. Back to number 5 and missed layup. Ball was going to go out of bounds. Saved by Taylor Smith. Here come the Raiders. Three-pointer, Jamari Thomas, no good, and Pine Bluff gets the rebound. Across half court is Barnett. He's going to drive in, has the ball blocked by Thomas, but Harris with the stick back. 20-point lead for Pine Bluff. Trying to get the ball to Jordan Pegram, and he is hammered there by Jabbar Spellman. Foul's charged to Spellman, and that is just his first personal, 6th team foul for Pine Bluff, who has a 20-point lead over Nettleton with 3:39 to play. 67-47 the score. Braylon King drives, shoots, misses. Harris gets the rebound for the Zebras. Here comes Pine Bluff. Quickly back the other way. Crutchfield, number 5, they get it in, and good job by Q Thompson. Q Thompson with a steal. He's a good defensive player. He's knocked down, but not before the Raiders can get the ball to Taylor Smith. Taylor Smith from 3, it's good. Taylor Smith with 24 points on the night. The Raiders, however, trail by 17 with 3 minutes to play. 67-50 is the score. Harris working against Q Thompson, and they're going to call Q Thompson for the foul. 3rd personal against Q, and that is the 6th team foul against the Raiders here in the second half. Nettleton trailed 34-25 at the end of the second quarter, 56-43 at the end of the third, and it's 67-50 right now as Pine Bluff is steadily pulled away in the second half. Pine Bluff with the ball. Crutchfield loses the handle on it, but goes back to the Zebras. Crutchfield from underneath misses. Shot blocked by Deshaun Jackson from behind. Ball goes out of bounds and is off of Nettleton. Heads up play there by Courtney Crutchfield as he was going out of bounds. He had the wherewithal, had the presence of mind to throw the ball hard off of the nearest Raider defender. It goes out of bounds off of him, and Pine Bluff with the ball. 2:35 on the game clock. Pine Bluff with a big lead over Nettleton here in the fourth quarter. Crutchfield misses from about 2 feet. It's like a pinball machine out there, as the rebound finally goes back to Pine Bluff, and they get a fresh shot clock on the count of the shot being attempted. Barnett drives, shoots, and misses. However, there to clean it up is big number 23, Jordan Harris. He slams it home. Here comes Braylon King and the Raiders. And another turnover. Here comes the Zebras. Crutchfield with a slam dunk. 7 points on the night for Crutchfield with 1:56 to play in the game. That slam dunk makes the score. Pine Bluff 71, Nettleton 50. Pine Bluff with a 21-point lead over the Raiders with 1:56 to play in the game. We'll just keep it right here and say thanks to our sponsors: First National Bank, NEA Baptist, Kavanaugh Auto Group, Domino's Pizza, Jonesboro Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine. Thanks to all these folks for sponsoring the broadcast. So the Raiders are on their way to a 4th place finish here in the Barry Pruitt, the 37th annual Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic. 4th place with a field like this is nothing to be ashamed of, and man, they just were so close to defeating Fayetteville last night. And they're playing today like that loss took a little something out of their sails, as they had Fayetteville, 6A semifinalist, on the ropes. Fayetteville hit a 3-pointer at the buzzer to force overtime. They wound up winning. Monty Cody into the game for Nettleton. He gets it across the half-court line to Braylon King. It's good to be the King. Braylon working against number 1. Have to get his name as there's some substitutes into the game for Pine Bluff. Brendan Alexander into the game. Gets it to Q Thompson, who misses, and Pine Bluff gets the rebound. Fast break to Crutchfield, and another slam dunk by Courtney Crutchfield. That's 9 points on the game for number 5, Crutchfield. 73-50 the score. Pine Bluff with a 23-point lead. Play is whistle dead for, or the game is whistle dead for substitutions. Pine Bluff able to get some reserve, some playing time. Here come the Raiders. 3-point basket by Braylon King is no good. Pine Bluff with the rebound. Here come the Zebras. Euro step move, no good. And Nettleton with the ball. Will Blackwood across half court for the Raiders. Nettleton also with some reserves in. 2-point basket by Nettleton's number 12, Monty Cody, makes it a 73-52 game. Pine Bluff up by 21. Less than a minute to play now. 57 seconds on the clock. Brendan Alexander and Will Blackwood, the guard play for the Raiders. Pine Bluff misses the shot. Rebound goes off of Blackwood and out of bounds. Into the game for Nettleton is J.D. Allen, number 11, and B.J. Long, number 20. So Pine Bluff will inbound with 46 seconds to play. Their own baseline. Number 2 drives, shoots, and scores. 2 points for number 2. That is Otis Tyler. Nettleton with the ball. Monty Cody, left wing, far corner, picks up his dribble, gets it to Brendan Alexander. Alexander drives, shoots, and misses. Pine Bluff gets the rebound. 21 seconds on the clock. So this should be the last possession unless they take a shot. 15 seconds on the clock as they work it around the arc. Will he be free? Will Blackwood on the defense in the far corner. They get it underneath to number 2, and he makes his 4th point of the game. That's Otis Tyler. 3 seconds on the clock. Desperation heave is no good by Nettleton's J.D. Allen, and your final score is going to be Pine Bluff 77, Nettleton 52. Pine Bluff with a big win. Nettleton finishes 4th. And with a field this good, this 8-team field, finishing 4th, that's nothing to be ashamed of. So a 4th place finish for the Raiders. We'll take a 4-minute break, and when we come back, we will have the Domino's Pizza postgame show brought to you by Domino's. Now would be a wonderful time to order some Domino's. You can do so by ordering online at Domino's.com or from the Domino's app. Back in 4 minutes with the postgame show. Raider basketball on NTV and the EAB Sports Network.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about Pico Foods' mission to support producers in Arkansas and Missouri by calling David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Craig Bird or John Taylor Hickman, 601-670-9383.
25 years of memories, 25 years of smiles, opportunities, and friends. 25 years of community. Because of you, we've forged long-lasting partnerships that have made our communities better. We can all agree that a lot has changed in 25 years, but our promise to always be a true community bank remains the same. Our roots run deep. Our commitment to you runs deeper. We're celebrating 25 years of First Community Bank, and the best is yet to come. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
The holidays are here, and American Made General Store is the place to shop for one-of-a-kind gift items. Come in today and get your new shipment of Greenwich Bay soaps, Wind River wind chimes, Rada knife sets, and Stay Put pillows. The name says it all. Everything you see in our store is manufactured in America. We have over 5,000 American-made products from almost every state. So come find that unique and perfect gift for everyone this Christmas at American Made General Store. Shop one of our locations in Pocahontas, Brooklyn, Rogersville, and Conway.
Follow me on a new healthcare journey full of possibilities. Experience world-class care delivered by friends, family, and neighbors right here in your community, bringing industry-leading technology to you, not the other way around. Your health record, your appointment scheduling, and your medications all in one place, and your lab results delivered the instant they're recorded. Do we look at healthcare differently? Absolutely. Experience the difference, and you will too. NEA Baptist. Healthcare for the next century.
Best savings anywhere at First National Bank. For a limited time only, a 13-month CD special at 4.03 annual percentage yield. You can visit fnbank.net/specials to lock in your rate today. Also available by visiting any of our 23 locations in Arkansas and Tennessee. 13 months, 4.03 APY at First National Bank. Offer valid as of November 17, 2022. Rates subject to change. Valid at all locations. $1,000 minimum to open. Penalty for early withdrawal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to CavanaughCars.com.
For more than 40 years, one of the best teams anywhere has been the one at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. They're experts at getting you back in the game. If you have an athlete in your life dealing with elbow, knee, or ankle pain, or maybe you got a nagging injury keeping you away from the activities you love most, go see the doctors at JOSM. Call 932-1820. Visit their Facebook page and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
And we welcome you back to the 37th annual Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic, where Nettleton has been defeated by the Pine Bluff Zebras by the score of 77-52. And we welcome you into the Domino's Pizza postgame show, sponsored by Domino's Pizza. Make game night better by ordering online at Domino's.com or from the Domino's app. Well, the Raiders just couldn't get the job done against Pine Bluff as they got off to a good start. They led all the way through the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, they led 16-5. From then on, however, it was all Zebras. Pine Bluff outscored Nettleton 19-9 in the second quarter. They led 34-25 at half. They outscored Nettleton 22-18 in a very competitive third quarter. And Pine Bluff led 56-43 at the end of three. Nettleton, who's been a fourth quarter team all season long, kind of laid down in the fourth quarter. A lot of that had to do with the opposition, as Pine Bluff really put the pressure on the Raiders, and they outscored Nettleton 21-9 in the fourth quarter. They defeat Nettleton 77-52. Nettleton falls to 4-2 on the season. Pine Bluff improves to 2-3. Individual leaders for Nettleton. Taylor Smith had 24 points. In fact, let's name Taylor Smith the Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Player of the Game. JOSM, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, they've been getting you back in the game for more than 40 years, and the JOSM Player of the Game is Taylor Smith. He had 24 points. He was the only Raider in double figures. D-Rock City, DeRoderick Moten had 7 points, as did Curtis Smith, the playmaker. Braylon King had 3, Monty Cody 2, Jordan Pegram had 6 for the Raiders. So Nettleton drops this one by the score of 77-52. They get fourth place in the tournament. The championship game is coming up next. It's Jonesboro versus Fayetteville. I believe you can listen to it on 95.9 The Wolf if you're not able to make it here to Jonesboro. Good crowd here, and the crowd is continually getting bigger. But the Raiders, their tournament is over with. They finished fourth place, a very good finish here in this prestigious Barry Pruitt Hurricane Classic. I want to say a big thanks to everybody who helped make this possible from our perspective. By the way, our next broadcast will be a broadcast of the Lady Raiders. It's going to be December the 16th. The girls will be playing against Jonesboro at home. That'll be our next broadcast. The Raiders will be playing a tournament in Batesville, but with it being throughout the week and school nights and unable to get a student crew together and not going to be able to bring you those games, our next game will be December the 16th as Jonesboro pays a visit to Raider Gym to take on the Lady Raiders, and that should be a dandy. Hope to see a good crowd out there for that crosstown showdown. But I want to say a big thanks to James Lowry for directing, Scotty Woodson and Ryan James for helping out directing as well. Want to say a big thanks to the NTV crew tonight, which was Lindsay Miller, my dear sweet wife, who matriculated here at Jonesboro High School, graduated here in 1995, and she returned to her alma mater to help her husband live stream the game tonight. I appreciate Lindsay doing that. Big thanks to her. My man Jaden Thomas joining us in the broadcast booth as well. He's always been a big help to us, but he was unable to help tonight because he was playing basketball at Greene County Tech. All the great people at Jonesboro, Athletic Director Trey Harding, who has been very, very helpful. He rescinded the ban that he had on me. I'm not really technically allowed to be on campus at Jonesboro, but Trey Harding, their athletic director, said for this tournament alone, I could come onto campus and I could live stream these games. I appreciate that. His great team, man, what a good group of people here. C.C. Smith running the scoreboard, and Coach Jenkins, his assistant athletic director, Kevin Orr, Chris Thayer, I saw Perry Darby, Wicks, and Huffstetler down there helping. But Kevin Orr, a special shout out to him. When I got here Thursday, it was just me. I was trying to haul all of my equipment up the bleachers. Kevin Orr said, man, let me help you. He took the heaviest thing and he carried it up the bleachers for me, helped me get set up. And I greatly appreciate Kevin, Trey, and all the good people at Jonesboro for running such a great tournament. The Raiders finished 4th in it, and 4 out of 8 is not bad when you have a tournament this talented and this good. So for all of us here at Nettleton, for all of us at the EAB Sports Network, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time, and as always, even though the Raiders lose tonight 77-52 at the hands of Pine Bluff, Raider pride is justified. At Raider pride forever.
You've been listening to Nettleton Raider Basketball. Presented by NEA Baptist, Domino's Pizza, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, First National Bank, and Kavanaugh Auto Group. This has been a presentation of the EAB Sports Network.
KIYS HD2, Walnut Ridge, Jonesboro, the North Pole, 1013 Reindeer Radio.